In this video, we're going to walk through installing PyCharm on Windows 11. So here I have a brand new Windows 11 computer, and the first thing I can do is test to see if Python even exists. So if I open the command prompt by typing cmd in the search bar, and if I type Python, you can see that it brings up the Microsoft Store and wants me to install Python. I would recommend not doing that. It's better just to get the official version of Python directly from the source. So I'm going to close this window, and I'll close this as well, and I'm going to go to www.python.org, except I misspelled it, but there it is. And if you click on Downloads, download Python for Windows. So this is Python 3.14 is the latest. The specific version doesn't matter too much. If you're not sure which version to install, just install the latest one. That's going to work for you, unless you have a specific reason for installing a different version. So I'm going to click on the downloads, and if you just say install now, that will work. But I'm going to customize the installation just to show you the options there, and you can see it will ask me if I want to install the documentation, pip, some of these additional apps, including idle, which is a very simple Python IDE, the Python test suite, PyLauncher, and so forth. I'm going to leave these all as the defaults. You can also customize the install location, but again, I would recommend leaving that as the default unless you know what you're doing. And after a few moments, that will complete, and you can go ahead and say close. I'm going to go ahead and close my window here. So let's check that it is installed. So now when I open up the command prompt and type Python, you can see it actually goes into the Python REPL, the read, evaluate, print loop. And now that Python is installed, I can install PyCharm. So I'm going to close that window because I'm not going to need it anymore. I'm going to go to jetbrains.com/PyCharm, and I'm going to go ahead and accept all the cookies. Here, if you click on download, it should download the appropriate PyCharm version, and we'll wait for that to download. And now that that's complete, I'll click open file. And it looks like I clicked too many times. There we go. So we are going to allow it to make changes to our device. We'll click next. And again here, if you know what you want to do, feel free. If you're not sure, then go with the defaults. I would recommend that you add a desktop shortcut, whether you want to create a file association or not, where if you double click on a .py file, PyCharm opens up. If this is going to be the dominant Python editor you're going to use, I would recommend going ahead and doing that. And I would also recommend updating the path variable. And I'm going to install this, and this will take a few moments. So you can see this is complete. You can choose to run it when you finish, but we'll actually just start it from scratch. So I'm going to click on finish. We're going to close my browser, and you can see that this did create a PyCharm icon on my desktop. So if I double click on that, it should open up, and you want to read through the agreement. I've already installed this multiple times. I know it's there, so I'm going to say yes. I'm not going to send anonymous statistics, and we will allow network access. So just to test that everything is fine, I could do a new notebook or a new script. I'm going to do new script. And you can see this warning. I'm going to go ahead and exclude the folders. So I'm going to resize the editor window. And you can see it already gives us a sample script that we can use. Probably an overly fancy first take. So I'm just going to print hello PyCharm. And I'll click run to run it to verify that we're good. And you can see I get the expected output. And so at this point, I'm now ready to start writing Python code. Now you will notice up here at the top, right now I have a trial of the pro version, and I believe you get 30 days free trial version. And then after that, it reverts to the free version, which for purposes of learning Python is more than sufficient. So there's no need to pay for this until you start needing those pro features. And so at this point, we are ready to get started writing Python code.